This is the Chrysler K, a Tier 8 American premium heavy tank. A vehicle that I believe is absolutely overpowered if played correctly. In today's video, I'll be showcasing why that is the case, so make sure you buckle up. Let's get straight into it. Starting off, we have the mobility. This is a very large tank. It weighs in at 60 tons, yet it's able to reach a top speed of 40, have a reverse of 16, and a power to weight of 20. That is more like a medium tank's power to weight, allowing it to average 35. This thing is super fast. It also turns at almost 50 degrees a second, which is a little stupid. When we take a look at the gun, it's also pretty solid. I mean, it's got okay DPM at 2000 with calibrated. Its penetration is 230 on the standard, which is more than enough, and the premium is 280, which is also enough to butter through even tier 9s. It has 10 degrees of gun depression over the sides, and the best part about the Chrysler is the fact that it actually features really good armor. It's not like, you know, a crappy tier 8 armor profile. This thing's upper plate is upwards of 280 mils thick. The side scraping capabilities are absolutely fantastic, and the turret armor is upwards of 300 mils apart from the hatch. So yeah, this is not a slouch. It is an absolutely insane vehicle. I've made a couple videos in the past on this tank, but I think the last one was probably over a year ago. So I wanted to make an updated video where we could see and showcase the current capabilities of this vehicle. Up against us, what do we have? Two Tiger 2s, a WZ-110, and a Keeler. So that does make 4 heavies. I'm not sure which way my team's going to push their heavies, but I can tell you where I'm going, and that is to medium side, because medium side is the best way to go on Ghost Factory. So you'll notice the mobility on this tank being very solid. We are already going all the way upwards of 40. I mean, this tank just accelerates super fast. Bro, what the heck is that Keeler saying in chat? I'm not even going to bother. Let us go full speed. But yeah, I mean, the Chrysler is basically medium tank levels of mobility. I mean, we're even keeping up with that 54 mod 1, but on a tank that has ridiculous amounts of armor, which is a little stupid. So we've got the Keeler in the back, who's apparently in the bathroom, but you know. And he's shooting HE. Well, welcome to World of Tanks Bliz, ladies and gentlemen. How long will it take our heavies to get over here? That's the question right now that I'm asking, because the heavies are not here, and their team is. Our mod 1 is a little oblivious to the Tigers on his side, which is not a great situation, to be real. I'm just going to chill here. I mean, I'm not going to be penned in this position. Just aiming. I'm not worried about much. I'm just not going to over-aggress with our whole team off to the side the way they are. I'm hoping that we can get some gun depression over the side, though. Aiming on the Tiger. He does end up hitting us right in the side as well. That is one thing you'll have to be a little careful about with the Chrysler, is that it's a very large vehicle. So you might, you know, overexpose your hull. But we get a nice shot into the Tiger. Not all too bad. We're just going to get into a side scrape here, and we're just going to keep bonking this guy. There you go. Another bounce as well. This is a great example of the side scraping capabilities the Chrysler does feature, and they are pretty dang nasty. So let's aim it on the... That was a little bit of a poor shot for me, but still very irritating that did end up missing. The CS is going to shoot him. He's going to track him. We're going to get a pen into the side of the Tiger's turret. Not too bad. Alright, well, we're up to 1600 damage already. We're going to stay side scraping here. We got the other Tiger looking at us. Let's see if we can get a pen into his vehicle. There you go. Nice shot right through his gun mantlet. Again, the armor paired with the just solid capabilities and pen this vehicle has are a little dang nutty. So we're going to push wide over here. We got the WZ, who appears to not fully understand how armor works, but that's fine. We're up to 2,200 damage already. We're just going to pull up, and we're going to see if we can get some shells into the Tiger. Again, very good premium pen, as we can see, buttering right through the Tiger side armor. Now we're going to get into a face hug. Now he might, yeah, he did pen us in the upper plate, but he has to load premium for that, so that's fine with me. As long as we're not getting fully penned, that's a win. So the Tiger doesn't even want to shoot us right now, as we can see. It's just funny how much armor the Chrysler has. So we're up to 3,000 damage at this point. The Tiger is still not shooting me. We're going to ignore him. We're going to shoot an HE into the Borsig, finishing that player off, because we all know Borsigs are quite deadly. quickly. And we're going to reload again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, unfortunate. We don't get the final shell out. Oh, but the Keeler does finish off my teammate. Unfortunate for that player, I guess. Nice shot into the lower plate of the Keeler. We're up to 3,674 damage, and this is obviously a very easy win. We not only blocked 1,500 damage this game, but, yeah, I mean, this is why I personally think this vehicle's kind of nutty. The side-scraping capabilities, when used properly, like you saw against that Tiger 2, are a little insane. And when you pair that with the fact that this gun is now pretty solid after the buffs it received a couple years ago, it's just such an underrated and really busted heavy in certain regards. So we were able to get a first class, 1,500 damage block, 3,700 damage dealt, and 80,000 credits. Not all too bad, obviously top on the team. So, yeah, pretty solid first game for the Chrysler. Let's do one more and see if we can do just as well. Well, speak of the devil, we're already loading into that game. We have a Chimera, Type 57 up against us, also a VK100, Tiger 2, and a T2020, so they have a pretty decent chunk of heavies. Now, you'll notice that our hatch is on the right side of our tank. Because of that, we are going to side scrape on the Yamato itself, rather than the the concrete walls on the other side of the left, because I don't want to get shot in the hatch in a side scrape. But again, look at this mobility. I mean, we are so dang fast in acceleration. Unfortunately, we got a really dookie spawn, so we got to make our way over here. But still, I mean, this tank is really, really fast. So let's keep on going, keep on going. There's the T2020. Unfortunately, the shell does go low, but not too bad of a result. We also got the VK100 off to the side, who I'm going to aim it on in the lower plate. Aiming. Oh, I guess we don't need the aim it on his lower plate when he does that. Alright, well, if the Skoda's going to, or not the Skoda, but if the 53 TP is going to allow me to sit here, I will, because obviously it'll allow me to get some very easy pens into vehicles like the T2020. I mean, what's that player going to do to me? We can just sit here. Oh, boy. But there's the Chimera. So while we are not in the splash zone of this side of the map, we are in the bleeding zone of the other side. I can't believe that Type 57 actually went over to the medium side and he's going to camp there. That's so lame. Alright, well, we get a nice shell into the Tiger. Player does pen us back, but there's really nothing I can do about that, to be real. We're just going to cross over here. We're going to get a shot into the T2020. There you go. And that player is dead. Okay. Well, we got the Tiger 2 off to the side as well. We're going to aim it on. Obviously, premium ammo. There you go. Easy pen. There's no way he's going to shoot at me. Okay, thankfully we get the bounce, which is all we wanted anyway. Alright, let's wait for our track to be repaired. I'm not going to waste a repair kit on that. Let's aim it on the Tiger again. There you go. Nice pen. We were able to back up, bait a shell, and our teammate finishes him off. Alright. Well, let's keep on going. Who would have guessed that driving your heavy side alone to medium side would result in a loss? Huh. Oh, wait, I would have. Alright, let's aim it on the side of the Chimera. That shell did not go where we wanted it to, but that's fine. One thing you will notice about this tank is that in terms of on-movement dispersion, yeah, it's not anything crazy, but, okay, we still got it out. I was about to be a little salty there. Chimera's also going to tunnel us, but that's fine. I mean, we're not the aggressive ones here, so these guys can tunnel us all day long if they want. We're just going to chill right back here. We're going to stay in the side-scraping position. That Chimera's not going to be able to hit me. And even if the Chimera tries to, yep, there you go, shoots at my teammate, which allows us to get another 300 damage shot out. So, yeah, it's going pretty solid so far. We know that the WZ is going to try and roll off to my side. So we're going to get into a side scrape here. Oh, we get a bounce from that player. And train... Yes, nice. All right, Mr. WZ. How are you doing, good sir? Give me a nice little ram. Yep, there you go. You're now one shot and bye-bye. While we may not have nearly as much damage per minute as a vehicle like the WZ-120, what we do feature is a much lower alpha, which means we can still finish off that player. We got the T-49 in front. He misses us, and even if he had hit us, the only way we would have died is if that player fired a heat shell into our lower plate. So not really all that worried. T-49 has no real opportunity here to do much of anything. We're going to aim at an HE. Unfortunately, the HE does not pen, but let's be real. What was he going to do to us anyway? So again, another 3,600 damage. If our HE had penned, it would have been about 3,900, but I can't complain. The tank is insanely good. The mobility, paired with the DPM, paired with the armor, and everything is just such a good combination. We blocked 2,100 damage this game, did 3,800, got another first class, got 78,000 credits. I just think this vehicle is fantastic. It really is. I'd highly recommend to think about picking this vehicle up when it does hit the stores eventually, because It's usually a fairly inexpensive tank, and in my eyes, a super underrated one. As long as you know how to side scrape, this tank will treat you crazy good. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.